South Carolina Senator Tim Scott won re-election on Tuesday night, defeating Democrat Crystal Matthews. During his remarks, Senator Scott dropped his biggest hint that he may run for the presidency in 2024. Scott spoke about his grandfather voting for the first man of color to be re-elected as president, Barack Obama. Scott then said, quote, "I wish he had lived long enough to see perhaps another man of color elected to President of the United States. But this time, let it be a Republican and not just a Democrat." Scott could join a potentially crowded field, which may include former President Trump, who has teased a, quote, "big announcement next week."
Thank you for supporting me, loving me, and encouraging me along the way. Thank you so much for believing in me when I didn't always believe in myself. And to be honest, the day I drove my grandfather to vote for me for the first time, there was also another race on the ballot. My grandfather voted for the first man of color to be reelected as President of the United States. I wish he had lived long enough to see perhaps another man of color elected President of the United States. But this time, let it be a Republican and not just a Democrat. So, just know, all things are possible in America. I said all things are possible in America. When you're wondering if God has a purpose for your life, just take a breath.
Just not our next president of the United States.
He's not finished with you yet. I want to close. I've told this story so many times, but I want to tell it one more time. As my uncle, it ain't gonna be the last. You're right. As my little nephew said, I do remember the stories. I remember being the guy who felt like there was no future. I remember watching my mom work 16 hours a day. So all the single mothers who are going the extra mile for your kids, and you're wondering, Jennifer, is it worth it? The answer is, in America, it's always worth it.